Hello. How is everybody doing today on Monday the 3rd of 2022? I haven't seen you all in a year. No, since last year, more like I ruined my own joke. That's what I get for making the obvious joke. But yeah, how are you all doing? It has been my first day of work again. I had to go back to trying to be an engineer, and I had a meeting today, and I started the meeting with my supervisor by showing him my tortilla blanket. Yeah, I don't know if he was amused by it. He was amused by it actually, but I think he was more like, really, you of all people, you have a tortilla blanket? Oh, you got the day off? Oh, I'm so jealous. I am super jealous. I'm considering taking Monday 10th off, just to like chill and whatever, because it's my birthday. I might do it. I have time, like in a time bank, and if I want the day off, I can just take time from there. Still though, you're lucky. I'm glad you have a day off though. Really nice. Happy early birthday. Oh, thank you. It's gonna be on a Sunday, which is like, it's never good to have a birthday on a Sunday. But oh well. I'll do what I can, right? Alright, let me get the game going in a bit. I was checking the Steam page for this, and I think the new update, I got it or whatever. I thought I would have to pay for it. I don't know why, but I was treating it like as if it was like DLC in my head. But apparently it's not, so... hold on. Alright. There we go. I think that should do it. Let me see the audio. Yep, audio's good. Alright, let's start with this again. The last time we played, and by the way, sorry for not continuing I think it was on Tuesday or something, but since I had vacations which were like basically just 2 weeks, I was like, oh man, I have to recover from existing. You know how it is, right? But that just means we get to do the thing we didn't do last time today, which is we have to go to Evrart now that we totally did not forge any documents. So we're gonna do just that. And I'm still sad about the Elysium phasmid. I wonder if I can see it here. Come on, give me a phasmid.
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and unhealthy. A few lie on their backs with their legs twitching. Still, no phasmid.
Aw.
Poor things.
Yeah, I have to agree. Poor things indeed. Now that I'm thinking about it, when my birthday arrives, I'll be 26 years old. I don't feel 26 years old. Yeah, there's gotta be someone over here in an Overwatch position, right? That's what what's her name said? Soona? No, Soona's the one in the church. Joyce! That's what Joyce said. Oh yeah, fuck you. You're still an asshole. Let's go. Let's go. We have a man to fool and information to get from him. Also, the nail polish that I applied for Christmas has already fallen off my, like, 3 of my nails, and it looks very strange. It was like this aqua color with like sparkles or something. It's the strangest polish that I've ever had. When I was a kid, I was terrified of painting my nails, actually. I used to think that that would end up like going into your nails and sticking there for the rest of your life. That it would be eternal. You couldn't get it off.
Before the cargo can...
Okay, we can't open that, so fuck that. But yeah, that's I don't know why I believe that. And now that I do it like just for fun, it's like, huh. Alright. Alright, Evrart, you piece of shit. Corrupt little motherfucker. Here I am.
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes.
You're such a bitch.
Now, what can Evrart Claire do for you today?
Oh, I haven't mailed it! Wait! Oh fuck. I have to mail it! Alright, let's go mail it. I don't want to get in trouble for not having mailed it. I want to get in trouble for having forged the document. Good God, this is what happens when we don't play in a while. I forget. Alright, that's fine. We will pet the mailbox for doing it. Whoa, what was that over there? That was a weird glitch. But yeah, I don't want to get in trouble for not mailing things. I want to get in trouble for having it cost legal stuff to go wrong. Perhaps I will cause problems on purpose. That's what I want. Good Lord. So how did everyone's, well, I go mail this. How did everyone's 2022 begin, huh? Mine began with some... God, what's it called? Iced wine? Or something that I got from Quebec? It was very strange. But it was super sweet, but it was very good. With my legs being dead as fuck by learning how to play rock band drums again. Honestly, you're valid. I never did rock band when I was a kid or anything. But it always looked fascinating. Alright, let's mail this.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
I don't know what polyrhythm is anymore, help. It's a rhythm that has a polykill. Good mail delivery box. The bag.
The box seems happy.
I knew we'd get to use this mailbox for something.
Yes, for sending mail.
You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters.
Yes.
About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon. Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug Evrart. You know he's going to play you somehow.
He will.
All right, let's go back to Evrart. If we don't mention anything to him, he won't know before it's too late.
Good mail delivery box.
The box seems happy.
Good. I like the box being happy. I guess, sure. Listen. I don't know anything about polyrhythm either. You know, for someone who likes music, and specifically speaking classical music as much as I do, I sure don't know anything about music. One of my dreams in life is to compose a fugue, and I know literally nothing about music or how to compose it. Honestly, I am an incredible person. We should do a debriefing with Kim someday. I think now we have the ability to bother him after hours, though. Perhaps we should cause problems on purpose for him. I'll do my best to bother him. Because he is my bestie. Actually, no, this game sucks ass. They didn't add a romanceable route for Kim, so... 0 out of 10. I am refunding this game. Alright, Evrart, you corrupt son of a bitch. Now I actually did the thing.
Mr. Dubois, every worker is a god, right? What can I do for you today?
It's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
The golden boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this.
Of course you did.
My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way.
You've
done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left. I can finally trust you now.
Oh my god.
You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
Alright.
See? Forging that signature really paid off. Well done, sire. By guile and deceit, you're in.
Oh yeah. The signatures I got, I know you plan to force them out of the construction noise. With the construction noise. Did you order the hangman killed? Can I get my gun now? No, I know you plan to force them out with the construction noise.
Harry, by now you should know I would never do anything tricky like that.
Oh yeah?
However, if the construction noise and limited street access makes some people consider moving,
Shut.
well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life. I'm talking real affordable workers' palaces.
Oh yeah?
So the village is doomed.
You were there, you saw the place, a wasteland, there's nothing left. But mark my words, officers, we are going to reset it. Reset! I have big plans for Martinez, and they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce.
What do you mean?
Harry, imagine a youth centre supermarket church complex.
What?
Employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing. Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on.
Youth supermarket church complex? Do you really expect me to believe that? Low-income housing? If even part of this is true, then why not? And life? I knew there was a man up. You were among other people, Evrart. Do you really expect me to believe it?
Yes, I do. I got the centre, I got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years, I'll get the church too. The wheels are already turning, Harry. The wheels of progress.
My god.
This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
There is true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things, and even a touch of pain.
Huh.
The pain is true. He's seen kids do worse than that.
Wait, but will you erect this statue to yourself? Joyce was right when she said you were up to something. Will you erect the statue to yourself?
I'm not a symbolist, Harry. I'm a realist. My statue will be Martinez rebuilt. 5-story building complexes, workers on welfare, and landowners in Azon hating me. That will be my statue. And yours. We're doing this together.
You would look nice as a statue.
Yeah. Fine, sounds like you got this.
Oh, I do, Harry. I really do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the working man as rich as Joyce Messier with that boat of yours. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace.
Did you order the hanged man killed?
I did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead.
What do you gain from him being dead?
Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
They're trained military people. Aren't you afraid for your men?
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them.
That's
They
true.
made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
Yeah, everyone hates them except ultra-liberalists maybe, which happens to be me. How is this connected to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that.
Huh?
We're not gonna give nothing. We're gonna take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're gonna take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
Oh boy.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole.
Oh
She
my
has
God.
no chance.
What? Why are you telling me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already happening.
Jesus. How many of you guys are there in the Union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol. And they're all well motivated. At least the ones you've seen.
And how far are you going to fund your new independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients who'll ditch us? Harry, we've thought of everything.
Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day.
You can't possibly hope to continue like you have. Clients will live en masse.
Sure, some will go, but mark my words. The company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
That's drugs.
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samaran Isola.
Oh,
You
yeah?
don't need to be colonialist about it.
Oh my god.
All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
That's just the top of the iceberg though, isn't it? God, that sounds shady. Digging it, Evrart. I have to say I'm digging this part. That's just the tip of the iceberg, isn't it?
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column. We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his benefit and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperazole.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidon.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned. But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share.
Oh my
and
god.
I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
Drugs are a no-go for me. I'll report this. Have to admit, that's a well put together plan, and far removed from you. Interesting stuff. I just want to solve this murder, okay? Makes sense to regulate the drug trade like this. Keeps it out of more dangerous hands. Evrart, though. Evrart is dangerous. Like, I keep saying this, but some of the things that he says, I agree with, but this motherfucker is like a slimy bitch. Like, something about him doesn't sit right with me. Well, I just want to solve this murder, okay?
You know why you're such
Murder.
a good detective, Harry? You don't get sidetracked.
Are you
You
serious?
care about the people you're supposed to protect, not some systems that may or may not be unethical. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in.
My god.
It would only be a small part of the harbour's turnover, just like the harbour is, but a small part of Martinez.
It would still be illegal.
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm gonna unite them all into one economic body. We're gonna incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's gonna be in on the wealth, and everyone's gonna pull their weight.
Let's keep focusing on the drug trade. He was almost admitting to it.
Hold on, I don't want to look at the big picture. I want to look at the drug trade you almost admitted to. Well, I mean, if it has the word incorporate in it, then I like it. I'm a money guy. It's very ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man. I'm not feeling a whole lot of Revachol here. Not enough flags or kings. Honestly, it's not my place to judge or express an opinion. No, you almost admitted to it.
No, Harry. That's boring. All right, it's gone. The hypothetical raw materials trade is off the table. It's such a small and insignificant slice of revenue, I'm cutting it.
God damn it.
Boys, Harry felt queasy about it. We're not doing it. Can we talk about my beautiful incorporated Martinez and its many-sided business ventures now? This bold new vision of incorporated socialism I'm offering?
Well, I mean, if it has the word incorporate in it, then I like it. Very ambitious. I mean, it's very ambitious, and I like what the whole thing for the working man is like, but... fuck it, number 2.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you.
Ugh.
You have no idea how much it means to me, because in many ways, you are that working man.
Oh, shut
You
up.
have already done so much work.
Oh yeah, I put a dead body in a fridge. Can I ask you about specific union members?
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry.
Oh yeah?
You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry.
Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me. But it had to be done.
You bastard!
Your gun is with an old woman. I hear she's a character, so watch out.
Oh god.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The
Yeah.
pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway,
Shut it.
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
No, I'm gonna do it myself.
the neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
She was waving it around at people?
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
Well, who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
The pigs.
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
Oh god.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
Kim Kitsuragi, I am in love with you.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Ugh. Can we set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old
Oh,
fish
God.
market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
So tonight at 22 near the old fish market. Okay, so I think that's next to the church?
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Oh, Kim, Kim, shut it. That's it for now.
Great, Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Suddenly there's a sadness in his tone.
This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
About the harbor?
I'm always happy to educate and Very nice, Harry.
No. Fuck you, Evrart. I'm leaving. Thank you for nothing, you useless motherfucker. God, I need my weapon. Kim Kitsuragi, Ruri's beloved. Yeah, I'm in love with him. He's just so good. What's the word? Gapmoy? God.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
Yeah, well, I had some questions for you, if that's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
Gapmoy, crisis, Auroras. Okay, I'm just gonna talk about this a little bit, but it's funny you mentioned that because I have been going to Ven this whole time being like, Kim Kitsuragi is literally just Aurora's Lothbrok. There, I just had to say it. Anyway, Leo, you seem to know everyone around here. I want to ask you about someone.
Mr. Evrart doesn't really want me to talk to people about Union guys. But who did you want to talk about?
Tell me about this Edgar guy you keep mentioning.
Mr. Edgar is Mr. Evrart's brother. He looks a bit younger, he does. But a very smart fellow. Very smart fellow indeed. He's away on some Union business. Not even in Revershaw, they say.
Don't interrupt, Leo.
All kinds of places he visits. Him and his brother both do when they're on a vacation. Right now, it's Mr. Evrart's turn to look after the Union. But last year he spent a whole winter in South Africa. Left with the first autumn rains and didn't come back before the trees were green again.
Tell me about Mañana.
He's a Union man through and through. Good guy. He's very calm, laid back, doesn't do much, talks to Evrart sometimes. Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be important because everybody likes him. Yes, they do. I think that's what he does. He makes everyone feel a little better.
Yeah.
Oil for the wheels. Much needed in stressful times like these.
Honestly, I like Mañana. Tell me about the asshole.
Whoa, he's really something. He doesn't talk much to me usually, but when he does, I don't really understand most of what he's saying. Actually, I don't think he would like me running my mouth about him like that. Once he said he's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some Union men. I think he really believes Jean-Luc was a dragon because he ran right off. Another time he almost killed another guy, but I shouldn't talk about that.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna kill Measurehead. Tell me about Titus.
Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you. Nice, friendly sort, old Titus is.
Oh yeah, are you sure? He's just salty. Tell me about Evrart.
I'd best not. I mean, I could, but I don't think Mr. Evrart would like it very much. You better ask him yourself, mister.
If anything, the ever-present smile on Leo's face gets even warmer. I love this guy so much. Tell me about Renee.
The Night Guard. Ooh, he's a peculiar fellow. He's the strong, silent type, you could say.
Oh?
We talk all the time, but I don't really know much about him. He plays petanque with my old human studies teacher, Mr. Martin, down at the plaza. I think he's the only fellow who actually knows old Renee. They lived on the same street their entire lives. Even dated the same girl on and off for as long as I can remember. Strange fellows. Mr. Martin was always real nice to me in school. I remember once.
Hold up, Gaston was your human studies teacher?
Mr. Martin, yes. Don't really remember much about him. I was just a boy back then.
Well, actually, I want to talk about something else.
Sure, mister. What can Leo do for you?
The expression on his wrinkled faces, I really want to help you. Oh, I'm off. Container, container. Alright, I want to talk to Gaston now. You know, I have to wonder if I will ever be able to take Gaston's sandwich. Oh, don't you start singing the Gaston song. I went this whole time without thinking about it, and now I'm thinking about it. Except this guy is better than Gaston. No one's nicer than Gaston. My. Oh hey, my cat is coming here. Hello. I need to find more things that I can open with my thing. Anyway, hi Mañana.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
No, there's nothing you can say. I thought there would be probably something new, but actually, you know what we should better do? We should probably check where the Overwatch position here in the roundabout is, so that we can get everything done for Joyce. Because I really need her to tell me about the drugs. Oh, Kim, for a second I thought he was like... Nothing? Really? Let's see here.
An old monument stand.
Yeah, old monument, this and that. What would be looking overhead for this? Like, I guess whoever this woman is over here that's been smoking this whole time, but... Or Mañana. But I don't really know who it would be. Either way, let's go tell Joyce. Annette! Oh hey! Have you always been there? Or am I just really stupid?
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
No, I'll see you around. Anyway, I am not going to pay for my room tonight. I am going to sleep in the fishing village. In solidarity, but also so that I can keep saving money and play D&D with Kim. Hey Joyce, I spoke to Evrart.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
The drug trafficking.
Until you come up with something at that intersection, I'm afraid I have little else to tell you.
Fine then.
But I'll
She simply nods.
You can play D&D with Kim. Yeah, you can play D&D with him. And in fact... Jesus, bye. In fact, we have a cursed die that we bought from a novelty dice maker in order to play D&D with him. But I think we're gonna have to buy another pair of dice for this. This die is cursed though. Like legitimately cursed. Because it can only fall on... God is indifferent, I think. I wish I could interact with that. Can I not say anything else to her?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
So I've been dealing with Evrart again.
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
Never mind.
Of course, Detective. You can always drop...
Wait.
Oh,
He asked me to deliver an envelope?
sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual. Where did he have you deliver it?
Nowhere, let's change the topic.
Of course. To other matters you've discussed, perhaps? Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later, should something come up. Now, what else can I do for you?
What about reality?
More lessons in basic reality?
Oh!
My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
What is... Think of something close to you. +1 RCM can access ICP database. +1 RCM authority comes from Coalition. +1 RCM Kim debrief done.
6 kilometers southwest. in the Valley of Dogs. Junior Officer Chad Tilbrook takes aim at a rabid black dog licking its wounds in the grass.
No.
To his left, his partner, Emil Mullins, whispers, "You heard what happened to Tequila Sunset in Martinez?" "Yes, he lost his mind," Tilbrook answers, fingers on the trigger. "Don't worry, Emil." He pulls it out slowly. Slowly now. He'll find it again. We always do.
What am I?
You? You're an officer of the RCM.
The Revachol Citizens Militia?
Preciso mundo.
Good. And what is the Revachol Citizens Militia?
Nothing more nor less than the de facto law enforcement body of post-revolutionary Revachol, Detective.
Yes, we are the Revachol Citizens Militia.
He's being sarcastic.
Are we?
We are.
You said de facto.
Yes, that means not de jure. The RCM acts in what is poetically called the twilight of international law, both at the behest of the coalition government and to its chagrin.
What do you mean?
The RCM's responsibilities are defined by the Emergency, Wayfarer and Aliments Acts, 3 pieces of legislation keeping the city in a, let's be honest, laissez-faire stasis to the benefit of foreign capital.
All 3 are good to know when we are out policing.
So I'm basically a lackey of capital? So I'm basically a thrall to foreign interests? So I'm basically one of the good guys? So I'm basically going to avoid this subject and ask the next question in this line of inquiry. So I'm basically a thrall to foreign interests?
There's nothing basic about your role, Detective. It's true that the RCM keeps everything the way our seemingly permanent, provisional rulers like it. Yet, on the other hand, I know these people. I deal with them daily. Let me tell you, dear, they are not fans of you.
Why?
The post-revolutionary decade was a disaster for the coalition government. Revachol in the 20s was hell, especially on the west side of the river. Gang warfare, a botched privatization scheme, a nuclear pile meltdown.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's the first time I hear about the nuclear pile, I think.
They called it the international zone because no nation wanted to claim responsibility. The RCM restored peace where the coalition failed. A true blue citizens' initiative. They will never forgive you.
That's somewhat of an exaggeration. In reality, ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement. Revacholians get to keep the peace in Revachol, and the coalition doesn't have to worry about it. Anyway, sorry to intrude. Please continue.
Yes, Lieutenant. Permit me to conclude with this. Who you are, to me, is the police. The only legitimate law enforcement authority in Revachol.
Thank you, ma'am. Say nothing. Back to those basic terms of reality, then. Say nothing.
And if those authorities drink so hard they need help recalling the basic terms of reality, well, I'm here to help.
Impossible. What is something fundamental? Conceptualization, though. How many points do I have? Oh, I got like 4. Why don't we add 1 to conceptualization? It's still very low. Great, let's go.
A strange coldness comes over you as you look at the world. The waves sway the sloop slowly. That's all. It's on the tip of your tongue, a doubt of sorts already in your head. But it's not fully formed yet. You have to wait and return to this later, once the jamais vu thought is complete.
Alright, what about the RCM?
Nothing more nor less than the
Yes, we
Is being sarcastic.
are.
Yes.
Damn it,
That
that's it for the
means
who I
permit
am.
me to conclude with this. And
Okay.
if those authorities drink so hard,
Yes.
glad to have been of assistance.
You are not of assistance anymore, let's go.
Why does art inspire you so much?
It does, yes, but what is art? No, art is for arrogant blowhards. Why am I getting this? It does, yes, but what is art?
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment.
I like how I give conceptualization a point, and it immediately comes up to me like, hey, what does art mean?
In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
Would I fit into the art world? I mean...
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic, with that beard and those clothes, disheveled and prophetic. Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
Hold on, is architecture also art? I guess I have been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real, living art here. Become the art cop. Half art critic, half cop.
Wait, but don't I have to be 100% a cop to get the case finished and all that?
Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of indecisive and camp aesthetic now?
My God.
Strike a bold shape here. Go art or go home.
Okay, 50% art critic is what's needed to free me from rote repetition. So be it. No, I cannot risk another couple diversion at this point. Go away. No, let's do it.
Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street. You must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and derivative artists and writers of the world. Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
Kim, I am becoming an amalgamation cop. I should probably get more thoughts in my thought cabinet, shouldn't I? Let's see. I think I can unlock one of these. Yeah. Alright. I have the actual art degree problem. I have a shitload of thoughts. Jesus Christ. Cup of the Apocalypse, though. One more door. God damn it, it cannot be. A disgrace. That door on the coast. You remember the one, right? The one that leads to the abandoned supply depot? Why, in the name of all that's holy, does it not open? Why? There has to be a way to get through that unopenable door. By gods, you're the police. All doors are supposed to open before you. What will the others at the prison say if you can't open the goddamn door? There must be a way. I want to internalize this. And I want to open another. Let's see here. Jamais vu, the realization. Wumpty Dumpty Dump Center. It's Wednesday evening and something heinously exciting is on their way. People have gathered beneath the billowing roof of an oddly shaped trophy building, sipping wine and exchanging opinions. 29-year-old Wonder Twins Guy and Keith Just are the stars of the show, with their bomber jackets and white sneakers, head creators of the art exhibition. It's the Wumpty Dumpty Dummiest event of the year, and all the cool kids have RSVP'd. Where are you, if you are not there? My God. Actual art degree. Cold Mama Dakwa. I want it. Yes. I want the Cold Mama Dakwa thought. Now what do we do? We have to wait until 22 to get our gun back. But at 22 is also the Cape Side apartment meeting. God damn it. We need our gun. Get a cell to talk about her associates. We have to help the ravers set up a club. Figure out by Soona couldn't hear anything through her headphones. Can we do that now? No, it's Thursday today. The Jam mystery. There are 3 drivers at the intersection, but I can't find another one. Oh shit, we should probably call back about the armor. Now that I think about it. Hey Cindy. I'm trying to be an art critic.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Never mind. Alright. We have to go. Kim, we have to call about the armor. I cannot remember what was done yesterday and today. I guess that's just how Harry feels. Let's go.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Hold on, there's inexplicable feminist? Where is it? Life form, remote, and opioid receptor, homosexual underground. I can be gay. Okay, pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Alice, this is Firewalker. Reconnect me to the 41st.
Right. Please hold.
It's at the top. Where is the feminist? Oh, inexplicable feminist. Yeah, I see it. My god, what the fuck?
10-4, come in. Fireworker, over.
I'm happy to report that I have found my badge, Jules.
10-4, sir, glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
10-4, sir. Sorry, but I'm under orders to give a negative to request for personal information. Over.
You mean you can't tell me anything about me? But I'm me!
10-4. Orders are still orders. Anything else? Over.
I have not lost my gun.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Pick it up again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to Sylvie.
Just a second, officer. Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer. Yes. Hello?
Yay, Sylvie! It's the police again.
Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
Hey, have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
I showed you my gun? When did it happen?
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating and...
Sounds like it's going to be bad. Do you really want to know?
And what? What did I do?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Oh god.
I remember this.
No.
You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall," painting them red.
Oh god.
I won't be seeing it, 'cause these are my brains. I can't see without my brains. Very nice visuals there. Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him.
Oh god.
Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after. People tried to back away from you or even slip out of the door. But you screamed, "I am the goddamned law, and you have to listen to me. You are all suspects in a murder investigation."
I should have... No! Why would I threaten to kill myself? I mean, look at this world. I would love to stay. Okay, I don't know what to say.
Me neither.
I am at a loss. It's like I want to see what these two do, dialogue option wise, but fuck, man. Well, why would I do that? Look at this world. I would love to stay.
There is silence on the other end of the line.
Okay. Yes, but what happened to my gun? Just conclude.
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns.
My god.
It almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
Hey, do you want to grab a cup of coffee?
No, absolutely not.
The damage moral.
Ouch. That's like 20 points of pride damage right there, buddy.
Alright, I think I got everything I need, thanks.
You hear the call breaking up on the other end of the radio, and then the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Have you heard back from the ICP?
No, and I doubt they'll get back to me before tomorrow morning. Anything else?
No.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a
Bye. Alright, now we have to waste some time until we can get the our gun at 22 hours. So what do? We have our smoker man here. We have the old woman. Play D&D with Kim. You can't play D&D with Kim not until it's the evening, I don't think. Hey.
Looking for something?
You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
What was that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
I get it. Someone has to be the unpopular guy. Oh, so you're just racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. Huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Okay, what else have you thought up? Yeah, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
Okay, and?
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant.
No.
The damn kids are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
You live, Kim!
Cultural victory? What is this then?
Right, I've already made up my mind. Wanna hear it?
Oh?
Yeah, I think I can get down with racism. Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Don't push your luck, runt.
Anyway, what else can I say to him?
Looking for something, runt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Show me the soles of your boots.
Been admiring the stompers, runt? For sure, I can demonstrate them.
Look at the sole.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
What's up with your soles?
It's Revachol.
But why?
You'll see when the time comes, officer. True patriots carry Revachol in their very souls.
Technically, you're stomping on Revachol every step you take.
You tell him, Kim.
I know you people don't understand poetry.
Shut the fuck up. You're a lorry man, right? What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
He takes a long drag on his cigarette. Why not?
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Mirizza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector.
My god.
They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
Oh my god, hold on. But they make alcohol in Ilmara too. I was told they do. So I take it you're not smuggling drugs out of Martinez? Listen, I agree. It's our responsibility to keep this poison off the streets of Revachol, right? But don't they make it in Ilmara?
I don't go for that foreign piss.
Shut up.
Proper booze is made in Mundi. Or sometimes I like a dram of that Yugograd vodka. Koikos and worse much, but they do no booze.
So I take it you're not smuggling drugs out of Martinez?
Not in, not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. If I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Then what are you still hanging around here for? Most other camioneers have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
Jesus!
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on my way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything.
Jesus.
Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Good, you should be alone.
If they were getting drunk inside the whirling in rags, how could they know who broke into the lorry?
If you were all at the whirling, how do you know it was those things, I don't want to repeat the word, who broke into the lorry?
What? Aren't we allowed to say that it's the kips who do all the stealing around here? That's not road science, man.
If it's not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Siileng, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
The one reselling humanitarian aid packages, right? Wait, the street vendor south of here? That guy's a lorry driver?
Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer's stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry. His tribe are natural liars.
Shut up.
It's in their blood. He's your man, alright? 100%.
Really?
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Siileng himself has to say.
Guess we need to pay Siileng a visit then.
Guess so.
We're done. God, I want Kim to tell you off again. Alright, Siileng. If you are the drug smuggler, then you have to give me the frog glasses. I did think it was weird that he has a shop. What else is
You
here?
see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra serious.
I can see you've a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Inspect the speakers.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable found ultras atop them. A small heat emboss on the veneer reads, "Solidarity aid from the People's Republic of Samara." The speakers themselves don't seem to display any magical qualities.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
What about the speakers though? Doesn't anyone want those speakers?
These, officer? These speakers are Samaran garbage. I'm ashamed to even use them for props. Don't waste your time on them.
Inspect the speakers again. I want to pet them.
No.
Pat them.
No, don't pity them, officer. These are old Samaran garbage. Don't even look at them. Check out these super cool, fun ultras instead.
Can't I just buy the sad, conquered Samaran speakers?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
But I need some speakers. That's why I want them. I think I might be lo-fi socialist junk myself. You're right. What if I am?
No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
You don't know what I am. I don't even know it myself. I want the speakers.
Well, if you want them, but see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground. If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra. 50 cents?
Damn, so you have to buy the sneakers first.
Inspect the sneakers. If Siileng, that was clever.
A pair of found ultras, The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole. Dedicated, victorious, sporty. These found sneakers are a must-have for a track and field legend.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 riyal.
50?
Only? That's madness. Fun Ultra. Wear the future. You
My
remember
God.
the slogan from some magazine.
Look at how fucking terrible they are, but they have +1 reaction speed and +1 hand-eye coordination. But they remove encyclopedia. Alright, Siileng. Alright, Siileng. We have to talk.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Persuade him to give you some money. I can still persuade him. So, Siileng, what's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
I'm super into drugs. I actually don't like
That's
drugs.
very cool. I don't like drugs either. I only said I do because I didn't want to sound lame. Peer pressure.
Sir, it appears to be true. No drugs in sight. Not in the box of sunglasses or under the speakers.
We're looking for... No, actually, I'm super into drugs.
That's cool. Especially after you said you don't like them. All the cool detectives do drugs without liking them. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale here.
I actually don't.
That's cool. Especially after you already said you're into them. All the coolest detectives in the movies do drugs. And I'm very conflicted about it. Still, no drugs here.
Oh my god. Anyway, we're looking for a lorry driver who is transporting drugs out of the harbor. He or she, they, are in this traffic jam.
That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But, I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
But you are a lorry man. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm... Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
So you forgot to tell me? So we're embarrassed to tell me? Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation? Siileng, my source tells me you're the one transporting drugs. So you forgot to tell me?
Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
Siileng, stop squirming. What do you know?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd.
Oh?
He doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
Who are you afraid of, Siileng? It wasn't some drug crowd. You know who they are. Tell me now. You're wasting my time. Tell me who the fuck is transporting the drugs here. Okay, if you don't know, then I'll tell your employer you've been selling his stuff. Who are you afraid of, Siileng?
Look. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I've spent 15 years working my way up.
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table.
Oh
Zoom
boy.
in on it.
If you don't want to get into this mess, you have to give us a reason to move on. We're buddies, Siileng. Help us out. No one will know it was you.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver.
Oh?
You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Who are these other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Is the lady driver the old woman back there? Point to the Paledriver. Dazed out, strange?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be. She was strange.
Oh boy.
He's not ruling her out.
Okay, we're cool now.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
You can persuade him to give you some money, and it has a +1 because you ratted out the lady. Oh, screw it.
Start with a little
no.
compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business, remember?
No, I didn't want to succeed. Oh no. Oh. Hey, you seem like a really successful entrepreneur. Would you like to support a member of the local police force?
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
After all this mess, the broken seals, lying to you, come on.
Think of it as an investment.
An investment? What kind of investment?
Or you could not make this about corruption and go with something even wilder.
It's an investment in me, a highly experimental human being. My risk-reward ratio is insane. Invest into me not telling your employer about your operation here. I'm a policeman. It's an investment in good relations with your RCM. It's an investment in your customer base. Gotta prime the pump, man. No. I am a highly experimental human being.
I guess it can't be any riskier than speculating in exotic derivatives. How much are we talking about here?
5 real, 10 real, 1 million real.
But officer, I don't have that kind of money. There's got to be a more modest investment.
10 real?
10 real is a bargain for that kind of investment. You got it, my man.
I'll leave it to you for now. Uh-oh. We did it.
More door. There is no way to open the supply depot door. Accept it. You cannot open all the doors. You have to integrate this into your character. Some doors will forever remain closed, even if every single other door will open at one time or another. Maybe to a key, or maybe to some sort of tool meant for opening doors. But this one will never accede to such commands. A realization crucial to personal growth. Crucial.
Bonuses. -1 half-life. Like, no fear. All Psyche white checks haven't unlocked. What is half-light though? Let the body take control, threaten people. This is for threatening. Shivers. Hold on, what are my white checks? Soona, the perception, hearing, legendary. Damaged ledger. The hanged man. The knick-knack stand. Titus, authority godly. The pile of clothes. I don't. Oh yeah, it's there. It's to find something cool. The mirror with electrochemistry. Oh. Jeez, come on. I don't want to stop the expression though. The box of sunglasses. The padlock door. Over there. The map wall. The barbell. The cafeteria window, which is still not open. The wash basin. Nope. The net picker. And the church doors. But I opened the church doors. Oh, I hate this. I hate it. Look at that. Look at how fucking slow it goes. Oh, God. Okay, the damage ledger, though. We should go back to Soona soon. Now, hold on. My ledger? Ledger of failure and hatred.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board. with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Can I read the case files now? +1, Kim explained the system. +1, finish the autopsy.
Yes, at last. You find a way to piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. HDB 41, date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120117000, the Next World mural.
Wait, HDB 41? Weren't those officer present?
Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
And HDB?
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials. Harrier Dubois, HDB.
I think what you meant was to say was RAC, Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
No, the alphanumeric begins with HDB.
Good, how long does it take to read one of these Raphael stamped cases?
Fine, it takes about half an hour for you to piece one together. Mr. Raphael, which one do you want?
The Next World mural, the unsolvable case, the square bullet hole murders, the couch in an unexpected location, murder at the Hookapaloo. The Next World mural.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct.
All right.
Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couronne.
Okay.
Cause of failure, rent too high.
Ah, that would do it.
The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible, only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class."
Whoa.
People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the Belles-Lettres have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the Next World mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
Wait, do I ever find out who came up with it?
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design.
Read on.
The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock.
Oh god.
Ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3. The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between 2 options.
Keep the mural, it is right!
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority. And that love truly is possible in the next world for new people. And it is too late for us.
All that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class. The middle class are not to be blamed, it's human nature. I like it, but we can't have wreak havoc on the other nations instead. Must have voted and possibly even lobbied to remove the thing because I don't believe in this rubbish one bit. No. All that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class.
In any case, it appears to have been a rare case of civil activity in the quarter. And agreement as well. What do you want to tackle next?
The unsolvable case.
AKA Leslie and Burke. AKA the public indecency drunk and the property damage drunk is a cursed case. It has been passed from unsuspecting officer to unsuspecting officer for 10 years. On January 29, the unsolvable case made its way to you, Why you accepted it, it is unclear. Every officer, and indeed most civilians in Jamrock, know it's unsolvable. Leslie will always take his pants off when he's drunk. Burke will always trash everything. It's just what they do. It is their nature. You cannot change the nature of a man, and you can't lock them away because public indecency and small-scale property damage are not punishable by incarceration.
My God.
The only way for Leslie to stop flashing his genitals to bypassers and for Burke to stop dismantling signage and rear-view mirrors would be for them to stop drinking alcohol, which in their 40s or 50s, it's hard to tell because of their distorted features, is a medical improbability on par with you ceasing to produce the expression.
Couldn't we just keep them off the streets?
You would think that, but you're wrong. Where's the fun in exposing your genitals or breaking stuff in your own home? No, Leslie and Burke are on the corner of Main Street and Perdition, because that's where the action is. Can you keep yourself off the streets?
Okay, jeez, proceed.
Threatening, fines, dragging them to the station, locking them up in the hellholes they live in, locking them up in the station, hypnotherapy, even trying to get the local gang of Zemyaki to take them out. The Zemyaki gave them ethanol, so Burke and Leslie would expose and rampage even harder.
Oh my
You
God.
tried it all, and still the complaints wouldn't stop, as they hadn't stopped for 10 years.
Fucking hell.
It's plain to see from the files that you, Satellite Officer JV, and Special Consultant TH had more important cases to attend to. You uncover cross-reference to several ongoing investigations, each brought to a standstill every time you drive down Main Street. Because there they are, on the corner of Perdition. And what is Leslie doing?
Property damage.
No, that's Burke.
Oh.
Leslie's shtick is flashing his genitals, remember? How will you ever solve the unsolvable case if you can't even get that straight? Well, turns out it's pretty simple. The case becomes considerably less comic one day when Burke takes a swing at your ledger. He must have it confused with the property he likes to damage.
Uh-oh.
But the joke's on him. The officer is also drunk. Way more drunk than Burke there. And let's be fair, you also have party eyes.
Oh no.
You slam the hardened plastic board in his face, then proceed to beat him unconscious with it.
Oh God.
In the process, the ledger sustains damage. The compartment within, reserved for permeable documents, is jammed shut. You stop your assault on the now unconscious Burke to open it, but are unable to do so. The officer began to cry, reports Leslie, who, at this point, is tending to Burke. He came at us, and at us. I think he was trying to kill Burko. While trying to kill Burko, you slowly come around. The permeables compartment is open. You've smashed it open on poor Burko's kneecaps. The good news is, Burke can't walk anymore.
Harry!
Can't get out of his apartment, an invalid. With Burke to tend to, Leslie cuts back on the indecent exposure. Maybe he flashes his genitals to Burke. Who knows? But both drunks are off the street. The complaints stop. The unsolvable case is solved.
What the fuck?
Which is also why the officer responsible narrowly escapes a disciplinary hearing. The end. Does that sound like a Raphael something Costo to you, sir?
Okay, you're right, it doesn't.
Damn it. Take it anyway, since you so obviously want to be a detective Costo.
Thought game detective Cousteau. Fuck. Jesus fucking Christ, Harry. Alright, let's talk about the square bullet hole murders.
It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square hole in her skull, staring at the wall, her mouth agape.
But...
That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound was square-shaped. You never found the bullet. And then another body showed up, also with a square hole in his forehead.
A sequence killer?
Who knows? Those pages are missing. What next? Don't worry. One day, One day you may still catch the man with the square gun.
The couch in an unexpected location.
Some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it. In the middle of the street, on the roof, on the hillside by the motorway. You know, at an unexpected location. They were young, and they thought they looked cool on it.
They actually look like assholes. They look really cool, like models. They look really cool, like a rock band.
Yes, as you've said here, insufferable rock and roll assholes. Young people are the worst. So anyway, you got a complaint about the damn sofa, or couch, or whatever it was.
Okay.
They were leaving it out in all these unexpected and whimsical locations. They took it to where they also took photos of themselves on it, and smoked cigarettes, and drank coffee because they felt it's intellectual. Cigarette butts, coffee cups, stupid couch. You had to clean it all up, and you did. So congratulations to you. Case solved.
Did I ever catch those guys?
No, you didn't have time for that. These notes show that you have what is called a real goddamn job. You don't have time to be chasing down the couch assholes. You have a real job to do. What next?
Murder at the hookah parlor.
Murder. Tum-tum-tum at the hookah parlor was a case originally assigned to an officer called Joseph Mills, who is now dead, of circumstances completely unconnected to murder at the hookah parlor.
Wait, how?
Beaten to death by a throng of Villalobos gang members when him and his partner J.M., only initials mentioned, answered a call one night. It's a sad story, and it isn't really represented in your case files. Stop stalling and get to the murder at the hookah parlor.
Right. On with the murder.
Joseph Mills was on this case that he just couldn't solve. Was doing it solo. Said it was a real nutcracker, a real brain twister. Was on it for, like, a month. The captain got impatient. Shit or get off the pot, Mills. Mills didn't get off the pot. Not yet. He kept at it for a couple of weeks more, racking his brains, running with every theory, as outlandish as they seemed. Still couldn't solve the murder at the hookah parlor. Tough case, he said. Toughest he's ever had.
Wait, was Joseph Mills a good cop?
No, he was awful. Awful sense of humor, too. The worst jokes you've ever heard. Really rapey.
Whoa!
Still, he'd been on it for months now. Said it was the final case. Said it was uncrackable. That murderer vanished into thin air. That goddamn hookah parlor was all he talked about.
Go on.
Okay, so the case is handed to you because Mills isn't getting anywhere, and you look into it. Here's the setup. A young man is found dead in a hookah parlor. You know, those places where you go and smoke bubblegum-flavored vapor all day.
Can you get high off it? Really stupid.
Yeah. So anyway, young man in his 20s found with his skull busted open.
Jesus.
Right on the floor of the hookah parlor, in the middle of the day. No one else is in there. Only client that day. In perfect health, too. Some kind of movie producer. No one enters. No one exits. He's just sucking on his watermelon hookah all morning, all noon, like he usually does. He's a regular. No calls, nothing. Just sucking on the hookah until 15:45. Then bam, he's dead on the floor with his skull busted open, blood everywhere. What happened? How can it be?
This is an X-file.
Mills has no idea. Invisible assassin. Movie deal gone sour. Girl at the counter did it. Nothing fits. Eerie. Man just dropped dead. So you go to the parlor. You see cushions around the table. Tables low, heavy, really sharp edge.
He sucked hookah, stood up, passed out, hit his head on the table and died?
See? You can't even read the thing without solving it. Yeah, it was that. Turns out hookah does do something. It turns off your brain's oxygen supply, and you don't notice it until you get up to go to the bathroom.
And what was he doing there for 6 hours?
Smoking hookah. Didn't you hear? I don't know. Trying to come up with a movie script, maybe. Anyway, that was murder at the hookah parlor. Joseph Mills wasn't a good detective, and about 30 minutes has passed, piecing it together. Next.
I can revisit this.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Well, I'll put it away. I have to go visit the old woman. See if she's actually the drug lord. My cat is trying to jump off. Whoa, okay, she did. She jumped off my lap. Also, now it's 19 hours at least. Just a while longer and we can go get our gun. Alright, here she is. Ma'am, do you do drugs, actually?
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment.
Oh my god!
Beautiful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions.
Alright, are you the lady driver?
Did you just call me a lady, Sheriff?
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it.
I was told of a woman driver. You're the only woman here.
I'm not that either, Sheriff. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul.
So you're not the driver everyone's terrified of?
I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Why are you scared to the people who used to know you? You said long haul, then who is a female driver? Why are you scared to the people who used to know you?
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
Oof. You said long haul, that's...
The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there, it's all just... In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
In the background, a quiet song seeps from her cabin into the air. You don't hear any vocals.
Then who is the female driver that I was told of?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to?
Well, that's all I needed to know, thanks.
Oh, Sim.
Something in her is pulling towards some unknown rest state. She twitches, like a sleep kick.
Well, thank you for now. We lost our trail. Maybe we should ask him again. Or maybe we can ask the guy over here, the tattoo guy. What was his name again? You. I need to ask you something.
Make way for the master poet.
I heard that one of the drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here. Do you know this lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
Oof. Why? Do you know something? What is it? I don't mean to pry, but I need your help. She may be involved with the drug business. Why? Do you know something? What is it?
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
I asked you who's conducted the drug trade. You said you didn't know. Now you're saying you do. Who is this person? What's her name? What's this? I asked you who's conducted the drug trade.
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
He still is. Hoping. It's just wishful thinking on his part. Not trickery.
Oh.
Bah. Emotional rhetoric. He knew something and he didn't share it with you. That's a fact.
Well, who's this person? What's her name?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. Now I see why.
Who is she to you?
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
What does she look like?
A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
My cat wants out. I'll be back. Oh my. Okay, here I am.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed.
Oh.
It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
When did she leave?
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person, I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
Oh, Tommy.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
Believe us, it really is. You said she's troubled. How?
She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
It's not snitching, it's just a few questions. Come on, man, life is just a joke. I was told everyone's afraid of her. You're not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Hold on, her mind?
The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
Ooh, okay, that was my chair.
The pain it was causing her.
When she left, did she leave her lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. Wait, this guy says they're friends, then acquaintances, and he's okay with others ratting her out? Push Tommy and it will break his heart and his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals. Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
So you're alright with others ratting her out? You just don't want your hands dirty? Put yourself in my shoes. I need it for another investigation too. It's important. I can't blow it. She's a suspect and I need you to tell me where she is, or I can't finish the investigation. So you're alright with others ratting her out?
Fine. I don't want to be a butcher. And I don't want to be a knight either. I just want to be a person who can sleep at night. A little fame wouldn't hurt too.
God, I will find another way.
Thank you, friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes too.
I like Tommy. That's the problem. I like Tommy. I don't want him to be upset with me. I worked hard to read him, and he's a cool guy. I don't want to make him sad.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up, where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
First you knew Siileng didn't do it.
He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the tip.
Shut the fuck up.
He's been expecting this. He's really puffed himself up.
Then why are you smirking?
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does? You? The lady driver? We do? Who does, you?
No. He means la puta madre.
Oh. You can't say that to me out of nowhere. Holy shit. Oh, God.
The name resounds like a bell in the air. A dark gong. You get a bad feeling about it.
Do I?
Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Yeah, him.
Cross your arms and nods.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM.
Oh.
Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
Say nothing.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
Oh my God.
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
him!
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Go off?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
He tries to light a fresh cigarette, but his hands are shaking now. The sentence simply ends.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
Half-light, formidable. Make him tell you what he knows. +2 from Kim's bluff. +1 saw you snooping cabin. Let's get some half-life. Light. Half-life. 42%, let's go!
The main thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
The jig's up. I've got the goods on you. Why don't you and me step outside for a little talk? Look, I'm sorry. Can you just tell me what you know? The jig's up. I've got the goods on you.
Oh yeah? And what goods are those?
Oh, you racism? You know, your goods.
Is some kind of homo thing?
No, of course not. Just tell me what you know. I don't really know where that came from. Yeah, maybe it is.
Okay, that's enough, detective. That's enough. Let's just go and ask Tommy, alright? We are wasting our time here.
I'm not asking Tommy. I want Tommy to like me. Let's just go to the church. We have to get there anyway. For the gun. God, I know like a couple of little things about the world of this game that I've seen like posted everywhere. Like, wait, can I open anything here? No, I can't. Like, I have seen it on Twitter and whatever, people discussing this kind of stuff, etc. Which, like, makes me wish I could just get all those things. Like, I know about Kim being canonically gay. That's awesome. Alright, I need to get Soona whatever she needs. Come on. Here. Soona, get the fuck out of here. I wanna have a party. I wonder, can I redo that check? The one to listen or whatever? Yet? Hey, Soona.
Yes, what is it?
Oh! Perception hearing, legendary 14. Put on the headphones. 72%. +1, examine the Raver speakers. +2, call them a Madakwa. Look, I don't want to spend more time with this. I'm gonna save and I'm going to like save scum this if I fuck it up. I really want her out of here.
What is it?
Give me the headphones.
Still nothing. Soona isn't even looking at you this time.
Guess what? I have the power of safe scumming. Get out of my church. Alright.
Yes, what is it?
Give me the headphones.
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
What does it mean? Yes, but can I hear anything?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Soona, what if we just need a better sound system?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
Yes, but they could help with the speakers.
You mean the speed freaks? Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
They would, if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Brilliant negotiating there, Detective. As always.
Great, I'll go talk to them then.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
Alright, let's go. We're getting our little party in. We might... Out to save. We might not get to see our gun today. That might be for tomorrow. But God, I am so happy that we can get Soona the fuck out of here. Come on. Egghead. All of y'all. Let's go. Bye, Kim. Alright. Let's do this. I want to finish this quest. I want to. Oh, hey, guess what?
Hi again. So, how are things going?
I'm here to talk about the church again.
Yes? What's the deal?
Good news! I managed to convince Soona. She's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition. She needs your speakers for her project.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of hypnotic dance music.
You're going to have to share space for a couple of weeks until she gets her research finished.
That's fine. We can manage. And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right?
Actually, I've been thinking. Oh, you mean the illegal drug lab? There will be no shady shenanigans in church, only love and hypnotic dance music.
Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
Let's go! We did it! Kim, we did it!
Yes?
Nothing. Oh, we did it. At least they didn't take the bridge, and that would have been horrible. I want to see how they're doing inside of the church. And listen, this is great because next time, when we have to go get our gun, we are literally right next to it. So that's fine. How are you kids? Oh, whoa! Oh, this is cool! Hey, Soona.
Yes, what is it?
How's the project going? I see your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is hypnotic dance music.
What? What did you say?
I said, how's the project going?
I can't hear you. The music is too loud.
The project, how's it going?
Oh, the project. It's not going well.
Why?
There's that guy. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Why don't you ask him?
He doesn't listen to me. He only ever seems to care about hardcore and yekokata. A place to be, apparently.
I'll speak to him, see what I can do.
Thanks. Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes. Let me know how it goes.
Right. Alright, egghead.
We're close. True, hard, full, car.
Nothing.
Hard car.
Nothing.
Hard car to the mega.
Nothing.
Internally coherent.
Nothing.
All car. All right.
Nothing.
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the church.
Hardcore! Ah!
No, but seriously, I'm a little worried it isn't.
The question is, what is the question?
That would have been good if I asked you a question, but I didn't. Now it's just idiotic.
But there was a question?
Fuck!
We're close. True, hard, full, car.
Is it?
It's hardcore.
I don't know what to say to that.
Skibber-dee, skibber-danger. I am the rearranger.
Your cop training did not prepare you for this. What to do?
Egghead, just...
We're close. True, hard, full, car.
Nothing. Is it really?
Or maybe it's not got volume. Maybe it's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje.
Oh my god.
Arno van Eyck is from, judging by his name.
Come on.
Could you be listening to an Arno van Eyck creation right now?
So this is the famous Van Eyck I'm listening?
You know about him?
Oh.
You know Van Eyck?
Yeah, Major Van Eyckhead. Your friend Estelle mentioned him. Yeah, Major Eyckhead.
Wow.
The skinny wraith looks at you with some disbelief.
So am I! So am I!
Oh, is that why they call you Egghead? Because...
Egghead to the mega! The K became the G! The boy became the man! The Advent?
What? Plug the fucking cable!
We're close.
True, hard, full, car! Hardcore!
Say nothing.
Hardcore to the mega!
Alright.
Here comes the night!
Egghead, please!
We're close.
True, hardcore! Hardcore to
internally coherent.
Do you know who killed the man?
Good morning, yeah! 1, 2, 3, Yeko Kata, the place to be!
I'm beginning to think this really doesn't have anything to do with the case.
It's the message, so listen and you will see. No illusion, the spirit is what you feel.
Egghead, please plug the fucking cable!
We're close.
True, hardcore, yeah!
Or
Damn
maybe it's not.
Yeah!
The Y to the E to the A to the A to the A, yeah!
He missed one A.
You missed an A there, but that's okay. I'm pretty lenient, cop.
It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice.
Fuck. Egghead, plug the
Big
fucking
close.
cable!
True, hardcore! Hardcore to the, here comes the
Egghead! How do I
Big
get
close.
through him?
True, hardcore, yeah!
Or maybe it's.
Van
You
Eyck?
know about him?
You know Van Eyck?
Your friend Estelle mentioned him.
Good, good.
The Advent?
Fuck. Help.
We're close.
True,
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Internally coherent.
Nothing.
hardcore!
He
Nothing.
furrows his.
Hardcore! Ah!
So hardcore.
Is it though?
It is.
But is it? I mean, really?
The question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
I don't trust you, electrochemistry. Egg, can you please route Soona's signal through your speakers? How you like it in the church?
Yeah! Back on the case! No disgrace! Bring it down to party place! The first page of the second chapter!
Could it be? Maybe for him, you only have a chapter or two left in you. Last of the penultimate, more like.
You said you were worried. What do you think is wrong with the music?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last month, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper? It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
If anything, it sounds a bit proto, like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you are pretty certain a thing cannot be both proto and hardcore.
It's proto, not hardcore at all.
Wow! Culture cop!
For a moment, you almost think he's going to put his hand down, but that would be ludicrous.
I think you might be right, but how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. If this is not hardcore, how could anything be?
So suspiciously like a question. I thought the question was, what is the question? Try to think if anything could make it hardcore. Hardercore? Wait, I just remembered something. I'm the police! I can't help it with this right now. I need something else, something extra. So suspiciously like a question. I thought the question was, what is the question?
No! This is the answer!
Try to think of if anything could make it hardercore.
What? Guys, there's something happening in his head.
Think even harder.
Oh yeah! He's doing it!
But you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that surpasses the limits of reason.
My imagination fails me.
I know! So does mine!
I can help you with this right now. I need something extra.
Yeah!
He's not even the slightest bit disappointed. Maybe your body can tell you what Ernovan Ache's gem is missing to make it harder core? Are you a thought reader?
No nation, but transnation. No war, but class war.
What do you mean does that mean you're a thought reader? So you're a thought reader, you're a communist?
He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the Elysium. She was a communist, though.
Yeah! With a rebel yell!
But why aren't you a communist? Communism is the truth. It's good you're not a communist anyway. You should be an ultra-liberal. So does that mean you're a thought reader?
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Jermaine here just yells random things. Odds are, sooner or later one of them will come off as fault reading.
Yeah! Reversion imperative!
Unless you were thinking Reversion imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with eggs yelling. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I was thinking Reversion imperative.
That's fucked up, man. Lying like that. And a cop too.
Tell me something else.
Yeah!
Is your real name Jermaine?
Dark hardcore! Jermaine Egghead!
Basically, yes it is.
Why are there lungs in your belt buckle?
Lungs are for love!
Why would lungs be made for love?
When Dolores Day was anointed innocence, her lungs started glowing through her body. For the world loved her, and she loved it back. Yeah!
Why wouldn't they be? Are the lungs not the place where you hold the breath of your soul?
Really? Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. Bourgeois love from a bourgeois god queen towards a world getting rapidly more bourgeois. That's lungs for you. Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Love! In a woman's lungs. Lonely as I am, I'm not afraid. This strange, damaged feeling grows on and on. Cause I've never loved someone like you before.
I can't believe Egghead is just a Christian.
A dopamine surge accompanies the words. It feels like electricity flowing down your scalp, dissipated into your neck. Feels good. Like a spark of life in that moribund sponge you call your body.
Egg, can you please route Soona's signal through your speakers?
To the mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary. What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
It's 3.5, no doubt about it. It's on the ground.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter.
Uh-oh.
These two don't mix.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
I'm sorry, Kim.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here. Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good, people!
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Egg, the music?
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the on-off for just a sec. For a special scheduled event.
Scheduled?
The on-off will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. Alright, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes. And then I'll turn off the music.
Maybe your buddy can tell you what Ornovanake is missing to make it harder core. Hold on.
Alright! Here comes the night!
I have a bad feeling that's this. There is a save. Well, there is a save. There is a check in the church that I know of.
The place to be! Make the noise, my church people!
There is a check here in the church that I know of that I don't want to fuck up.
Vibrations thump through your blue soul. The music sounds much better in the church. He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand in the air. In front of him, the audio mixer. One reel spinning. The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side you see an auxiliary line in with the number 4.5 written next to it.
Alright, let's do this.
You know it in your lungs where the pressure should vibrate. In your heart that's alone. And in your solar plexus where the hits should land. So does every chordate animal.
Needs more bass.
What?
And And a melody. A good melody is what makes the song really stick, so that you can get it out of your head anymore.
Wow, okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from?
I don't know, I was just thinking you would know. Nowhere, I'm not gonna become some sort of another cop too. I've got enough cop types already. Maybe you would know.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about Nordic music. I'm just a party boy. I get the people going and say it's hardcore.
He feels ashamed.
Oh.
Can't be of more service to the future of dance music.
Okay, I'll look into it in an official capacity. It's up to the police to make the beats go harder. Alright, I'll see if I can come up with something on my own. A citizen investigation. No, this is a police matter.
The young man falls silent with appreciation. He even tries to contain his smile, as if it could hinder your investigation.
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it, so that Egghead could use it to remix Fan 8's jam.
Yeah, maybe that street hawker across the pawn shop has got some tapes to sell. That's just an idea.
Anyway, that's all yours to figure out, Copman.
Copman!
Hey, I have a tape with me. Maybe you can use it to improve Banai's jam. Huh.
Tape! Yeah! Spin the tape until the space escape! Yeah!
What about this one? Give him the smallest church in St. John's.
Righteous!
Let's see.
No! No, can't do! This is gonna make people sad! This isn't sadcore!
Okay, never mind.
Yeah!
Alright, bye. No, okay, I just want to see... Did you sing karaoke yet? No, I haven't. Is that the sad song that I have to sing for karaoke?
Yes, what is it?
Alright, I'm going to do this and then I will stop. I am very into this, is the problem. Alright, I talked to Egghead. He plugged in the cable. You can now unmute your speakers.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum! Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
Why do you want to turn down the volume? I think Egghead is trying to say here is that the volume button is stuck on maximum. Why do you want to turn it down?
Because I'm afraid that something might happen. It's an unknown phenomenon. We can always turn it back up if there's a need.
Can't turn down to hardcore!
It's stuck, ma'am.
Of course it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Let's do this.
Ready.
Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
Asil!
The lieutenant nods stoically.
Let's go.
Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. The church seems cold and large, somehow.
Hold on for a minute. No, okay, ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
No wind outside, no waves, no floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around.
Oh my god.
In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls.
Oh my god.
In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room.
What?
A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate.
Guys?
It's out there now, in the world, made manifest. It will devour everything.
Oh, fuck.
The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
Asel, stop that!
This fragile world is about to break.
It's getting louder.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Oh fuck!
Oceana! Mother of Mega!
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation.
Hey, what's that weird rattling sound? It was in me at first. I've never heard anything this hardcore in my life.
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
No!
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to us! Love!
Below it, all the base.
Oh fuck!
Like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on metal and wood. It does not sound benevolent at all.
Oh fuck!
It's shaking the building's foundation. The floor twists.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Yeah, we should stop soon. I'm muted.
Shit! It doesn't stop. Asil, have you?
Yes, I've turned it off. Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed.
Oh my
it's
god!
Not in here. It's
in the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop.
Oh fuck!
This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
Egghead is in the desk!
And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock.
Huh?
Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
Fucking hell, Egghead!
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time. This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's the start.
Kim, did you hear that?
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again.
What was that? I've never heard anything like that.
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
You're gonna run to Susla?
Yes,
Sulisla?
our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
That it wasn't her fault. Or theirs.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
What happens now? Are you gonna...
Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Suliswolf. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care. But thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth. For her, at least.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes. And we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive. You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you. You just don't have the pieces yet. You don't know enough about the world. But that Joyce, if you knew all she knows, could put it together.
So, form a theory on the 2mm hole in the world. Very low, because -10 the pill is unknown, +1 heard of the doomed commercial area, +1 investigated the doomed commercial area, and +2 because I'm the cop of the apocalypse. Well, I'll let you be now. Holy shit, okay. We're gonna, holy man. We're gonna do this again next time. Yeah, we'll spend the last bits of the 9 p.m. talking to the people in the church, and then come 10 p.m. we're gonna go get our gun back, and then come back to the church and see what we can do. But holy shit, I was not expecting that to go that way. Whoa. Yeah, okay, I have not sung any karaoke. If I have the song already needed to sing karaoke, that's probably something that I want to get done as well. But we'll see about it. Holy shit, I'm in shock. What was that? But yeah, whew. Thank you all for coming today. This was intense. I really like that, and I'm hyped for tomorrow. More Disco Elysium tomorrow, 6 p.m. CDT as always, and yeah. See you all. What do I even say now? Have a lovely evening. Goodbye.